Hey everybody, as you can see there's a change of scenery. This is mainly because the other room is in use right now. So as usual with the DVD reviews, I'm going to be reviewing some DVDs right now, but instead of doing the single, I'm actually going to be doing a bulk right now, but not that much of a bulk. I'm doing 3, but I just thought maybe I should get them all together since I have them all with me. So we're going to get this started. Alright. The first DVD that I'm going to be reviewing is a personal favorite of mine. Actually, this is one of the best movies I've ever seen. And I remember because when I saw this movie, this movie's been around for a while. When I saw it, I originally saw it on VHS, the tape, and I was like, what is this? This is really weird. It looks stupid. But I actually watched it. When I saw it, it was years ago, but when I actually watched it, it was maybe last year? No, 2008. No, actually it was 2009. Very beginning of 2009 is when I first saw this movie for the first time. And I am very upset at myself that I haven't seen it earlier, because this is a great movie. And it's La Bamba. It stars Lou Diamond Phillips as Richie Valens, which is what the movie's about, and it co-stars S.I. Morales, who plays Richie Valens' brother Bob, and it's basically a biopic of the rock and roll singer Richie Valens, who I'm sure many of you know was huge during the 50s. And his life was taken when he was only, when he was 17 or so. He was really young when he died, and they actually made a song about the day. It was the day the music died, and he, the Big Bopper, and Buddy Holly all died at the same time in the same plane. They were flying to Fargo, and there was a winter storm, and the plane crashed, and all 3 died instantly. And it just caused so much heartbreak because these were beloved people, and it was for Richie Valens. It was such a rags to riches kind of thing, because he was born to a working family. They worked out in California. And throughout the whole movie, he was just such a selfless guy, and a lot of people thought maybe he was fake, but he was actually a really good guy. And this is a great movie to depict that. This just a copy that I have, it's got some basic special features on there. It's got some commentary from the director, producer, cast, and then 2 others. I think they're actually the real people. It's got the La Bamba music video, which is it's what Richie Valens loved. He loved that folk song. He couldn't speak Spanish, but he loved that song and actually rockified it, so to speak, and made it a single. It was one of his top singles, next to Donna, I believe, and Come On Let's Go. But the music video is from Los Lobos, the guys who originally started to record it. And actually featured in the movie, which is cool. They also have a music video for Lonely Teardrops by Howard Huntsberry. And there's a featurette called Remembering Richie, which of course is the guy who's about. It comes with the trailer, some bios, and filmographies, and of course, different languages and whatnot. So this was actually a beautiful film. I love it. If you do not see it, if you don't see it, you don't want to see it, I strongly have to go against you with this one, because this is an amazing film. It's beautiful, and I loved it. Every second of it, I loved it. Alright, now we're going to go to the second one. We're going to skip off drama here. We're going to go straight to comedy. I'm sure a lot of you know this one. This is a great comedy film. It came out in 2008. Shocked a lot of people. Shocked me. And it's starring 2 very well-known guys in the comedy, and so here we go. Step Brothers. I'm sure many of you know this. Alright, it stars Will Ferrell, who's been in so many movies, so many comedies, Elf, Semi-Pro, Blades of Glory. Then you got John C. Reilly, who's played in other comedies, not as well known as Will Ferrell, of course, but he played in stuff that's Never Been Kissed. He's also had a dramatic part in Chicago, where he actually did some singing. And he's a very good singer. I was shocked. Which is weird because in the movie, Will Ferrell is actually the singer of the two. It's basically about these two guys, right? They're both 40 years old. They still with the parents, or they're single parent. The parents meet up. They get married, and it's basically they have this rivalry in the beginning. And then actually, it's like their times together, and there's a whole twist, and it throws so many wrenches, and it just shakes things up. And what happens? But it's just one of those feel-good movies. At the end, it's like everything came together. I don't know. I'm sure I just ruined it, but whatever. I'm pretty sure that's just how every movie is now. Everything always comes together in every movie. Now, the special features on this one, of course, includes this actually one has the unrated version in it, so you get the theatrical version, which you saw in theaters, and the extended version, of course, which is great. It comes with extended and altered scenes, which I saw. They're kind of strange. If if you watch the original, there are certain parts in that were kind of, but this one, the extended scenes, is really good. There's line-a-rama, which just shows certain parts of it where the actor got to make their own line, and they just kept doing different ones. They have the gag reel, of course, the Boats and Hose music video, full thing. I actually have this MP3. The music video is actually really funny too. They have the making of Step Brothers. They have a commentary with Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly, Adam McKay, who created, and a special guest NBA star Baron Davis, and scored by John Bryan. So lots of good special features in there. It's a great movie. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite comedies of all time. The difference between the theatrical and extended version is 8 minutes, so it's not that much taking time out of your day. So I recommend picking this up if you haven't already and watching it to the fullest. But I recommend not watching it with family in certain parts, but that's just me. Alright, now we're going to our third and final film. We're going out of comedy and straight to thriller, and that would be, this is a film starring somebody who's been in some really big movies, but not overall, and somebody I have never seen ever. And it is called Red Eye. Now, it's a thriller. It's about this girl. Well, hold on. It starts Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy. Rachel McAdams, of course, has been in The Notebook, Sherlock Holmes, Mean Girls. I think was Mean Girls and Notebook were kind of the bigger ones, but Sherlock Holmes was recent, not as big of a role. And then Cillian Murphy, I have never seen him ever in any movie. That's very strange for me because I'm not going to be able to do that, but. Red Eye, it's a thriller. It's these two people, they're caught on an airplane, and this guy, he's an assassin, right? And straight up, he tells her he's an assassin. He doesn't want to lie to her. It sounds strange, but he's an assassin. He has to use her in his plot to kill this person because she's a hotel manager, right? And it's basically the whole movie is just like this really tense thing on the airplane, and it's really good. Special features has your outtakes and your bloopers. And it has the making of, and it's behind the scenes, and then they talk about Wes Craven, the guy who actually created this, and there's commentary about the filmmakers, which includes director Wes Craven. So again, I actually saw this. I didn't want to see it at first, but I saw it and I liked it. It's a good thriller. Not exactly well known. A lot of people say it sucks, but I actually liked it. So that's really up to you and your preference. Anyway, that's it for this one, and I will see you all next time with possibly a bulk. I'm not sure. Alright, bye-bye.